Hey everybody, welcome back. James here again with you. Thanks for tuning in for this video. This video, again, something very interesting. I recently acquired the Nosler 145 grain 357 airgun bullets, air rifle bullets. And in this video, I'm going to actually be comparing them to the 81 grain JSB pellet using the Benjamin Bulldog 357, and in this video I'm going to be actually pumping it up to 3,000 psi and doing a couple shots through this with each ammunition, the Nosler 145 and the Diabolo shaped pellet 81 grain from JSB. And I have my chronograph right in front of my target, so I'm going to call out through the scope cam what my velocities are per shot. And I'm going to take them at 50 yards, and from there I'll see what happens, and maybe a surprise even at 100. So as always guys, stay tuned in and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe below if you haven't already. Let's get to the shooting part of this video. 50 yards, Benjamin Bulldog 81 grain JSBs, 3,000 psi fill, factory hammer spring setting. 955, 947, 941, 927. That first shot low was from previous shooting. I'm not counting that one. That was the first shot out of this bore since I shot it last time. Aired back up to 3,000 psi. We got the Nosler 145 grain. Chronograph right in front of the muzzle. 50 yards, 3 shots. .764. 767, 758, 'Okay, so that was some pretty good shooting, right? 4 shots of each, that way they could each get acclimated to themselves. Again, starting pressure was 3,000 psi for both, so right out of the box gun, can't complain. I did not do any modifications to it, no tinkering, nothing like that. That's the way I got it months ago. And again, I've only shot the pellets on paper and not the Nosler air rifle bullet. So now that I reviewed the footage and target, I got it sitting down at 100 yards for you guys, and I'm going to take some shots with the pellets because I felt like the Nosler bullets just didn't want to cut it for this rifle and the way it's set up now. Maybe later on down the road, once I tinker with it to get it to shoot good, it might shoot them better, but as of right now the pellets are superior, so I want to take those down to 100 yards and let's see what happens. JSB 81 grain, 100 yards, factory setting. .841, 829, 815, Well, you can see, here's the 50-yard shots, of course. First shot out of the dome pellets, and then the rest three clustered up right there. And then here's the Nosler. They did not want to shoot really good at all. And the velocity was pretty consistent with the Noslers, believe it or not. And the shots for the pellets were, you know, way spread out on FPS. So this pellet though, 4 shots was 2 inches center to center and about 1 inch for the 3 shots. And here's the Nosler, again about 2 inches center to center, and the best 3 shots was over 1 inch. So down here at 100 yards, center to center, the farthest shots was just a hair over 2 inches, 2¼ inches center to center, which that is not bad when, you know, the Nosler air rifle bullet that was designed for it is shooting almost identical to that at 50 yards. So I'd rather take the pellets, guys. My personal opinion, the way my gun is set up now, I'm sticking to the pellets. So that is amazing that the pellets are shooting this good at 100 yards and equals to the Nosler bullets at 50. So again, you know, even though the Noslers were designed for the gun, it doesn't seem like they're shooting well in the way mine is set up right now. Okay, so since you guys seen what it does at 50 with both ammunitions, and I didn't show you what the Noslers did at 100 because I didn't shoot them at 100. To me, it wasn't worth it the way they were shooting. It just doesn't feel right. I do have something special for you guys. I'm setting up ballistic gel at 50 yards, and I'm gonna have the chrono down there just so you guys can have some numbers of what each of these are doing at 50 yards. So let's get to it. 50 yards, ballistics gel, chronograph right in front of it, guys. This is the 81 grain JSB at 3000 PSI. .762. Wow. Next up is the Nosler 145 grain. .697. Wow. That is crazy, but it is carrying more energy and starting out about 70 feet per second more. Wow. You can see from the looks of it, the pellet did some damage, but that Nosler tip right there, holy cow. That thing really, I mean, it demolished that gel at 50 yards. Look at that wound channel, and there's the tip. That is crazy. Wow. I mean, the pellet did some damage, but that tip, that Nosler tip, is a whole nother level. Now, as shooting, I came down here and seen this. This is the 145 grain, guys, fully mushroomed. I definitely would not want to get hit by that, or a pellet, but look at that. That's nasty. That's probably how that happened. Look at that. That is amazing. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it. Again, it was a cool video to do just to see what my gun liked, whether it was the 145 grain Nosler or the 81 grain JSB. And again, you know, the Nosler is more powerful, but if you can't hit what you're aiming at, to me, the velocity and foot-pounds of energy, all that stuff does not matter. And again, you know, the JSB 81 grain, as the gun's set up right now, shoots the best, especially if it's out shooting the Noslers at 100 yards and the Noslers grouped at 50. I'll take that any day, especially when I'm paying about $20 for 100 pellets versus $25 for about 25 extreme Nosler. I'll take that, especially when they're shooting better as of right now. So guys, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe below if you haven't already. Truly appreciate it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks again.